Another week, another boss, and this time around we've got Lych to defend, with pretty boring modifiers of 90% health and 90% speed. But Beast Handler and Spike Factor are banned, which will make things interesting. And we're on the map Winter Park, so this is going to be a pretty easy week. But how easy is it really? Because remember, we're doing ranked mode. And hopping into leaderboard, it looks like this is a least cash week, with the top scores right now being in the 400,000s. So that's going to be my goal as well, sub 500k. And here we go, guys. I'm going to start with my free dart monkey and a banana farm, because why not? This should be a pretty fun boss event. I'm excited for it. These least cash events are always quite nice to play. A lot less sweaty than the crazy timed boss I was doing last week. So at this point, you're probably wondering what my plan is for this week. How am I going to defend Lych with the least amount of cash possible? Well, the thing is with these least cash bosses, typically the best strategy is without Paragons and just using stuff like the support temple with homeland defense, you know, tons of strong 5th tiers like the Megalodon, Mad, all that stuff, and defending the boss that way. This week, however, I don't think that's actually the best play because one, the boss is Lych, which means you can't really utilize a lot of buffs to defend because Lych just saps them and then heals. And also Beast Handler and Spike Factor are banned, which are two of the strongest towers. So through that reasoning, I'm pretty sure the cheapest way to defend Lych here is actually a Paragon, and that's going to be the Dart Paragon. Apex Plasmaster, which from what I'm hearing, you need a degree 60 Apex Plasmaster to defend the tier 5 boss, which will be the plan. But as for the early game, I'm going to start with my free Dart Monkey as per usual, and then I'm also going to get a Heli on my end. The reason why I'm going for a Heli next, even though it's a quite expensive defensive option, is because there is a monkey knowledge in the game which discounts your first military tower you place by 50%, and I will need a Heli later because support Chinook's going to be a big part of my defense. So yeah, but pretty much plan in today's video, get a degree 60 Dart Paragon with the cheapest possible setup beforehand. And that's how we're gonna get a pretty good score here. And as for what my plan farming wise is, we're gonna go for a bank right now, round 17. Start cooking up in this guy. Then I'm gonna go for a discount village. We'll be utilizing a lot of these today. And on round 27, I should be able to get my hero down under discount, which is Azili. Azili is pretty important for us in today's video for a couple reasons. One, obviously she does a decent amount of damage, pops lead balloons, all of that stuff. But the main reason is we'll be utilizing a lot of totems. And after this run concludes, I should be able to cash out my bank. Perfect. Now my question here is, do I want to go for an IMF loan and then an Opolis, which is typically what I do, or I could just go for the bank Opolis, which would also work out. Either way, I don't have enough cash for it right now. So I think what I'll do beforehand is go for a support Chinook. Well, I actually don't have enough cash for support Chinook either. We'll get the Chinook here soon. I don't think we'll go for the IMF loan Opolis, so that's my plan. We'll only go for a bank one. I'll try to save some money farming that way. Okay, this round I should be able to forward my support Chinook. Perfect, got it. And I'd like to stall rounds to the maximum, but that's kind of difficult here. I can honestly Chinook some of my towers farther back, which I'm gonna do. Chinook you here. The longer the rounds are, the better. I'm also gonna Chinook this Dart Monkey farther back too. All right, and at this point, the bank is actually cooking up a decent bit. Every single round here, I'm just kind of trying to stall out the round with my support Chinook. Enough to the point at which the support Chinook ability stops going off cooldown, so you kind of watch it, and you can see at this point it has stopped. Because there is a maximum amount of abilities you can get per round, so that's why it works out that way. After this round concludes though, I should be able to cash out my bank, which is the plan, and get my Opolis up. Alright, use this ability, perfect. It has stopped going off cooldown, so we'll let the things pop it. Oh, and we also have hit the tier 1 boss, okay. Let's collect you. What I'm going to do here now is go for 2 discount villages. Perfect. Under double discount, we can get up a Monkey City, Monkeyopolis. And how am I going to defend this first tier of the boss is the real question. And I think my plan is Crossbow Master, but it's quite expensive. So we'll need to make cash beforehand. We can move the Dart Monkey here, because I don't want to spend money on a Dart Monkey right now. Sharpshooter, Crosspath you, perfect. And we need 20k, which hopefully will come pretty quick here. I also have the totem, which I can utilize to buff the Dart Monkey. The thing is, I don't actually want to hit any skulls before we get the Crossmaster up because I think we'll just die against the Lich Soul from a skull. So we need the Crossmaster money before I hit that part, which I'm actually pretty close already. We're making cash quite quickly here. This is good. And I can probably get a second Crossmaster too after the first one, which will be part of the plan. Crossmaster, let's use a totem. Defend. Uh-oh. Am I good? Barely. I need more defense though. I think I'm gonna go for a primary mentoring on my end, right here, which will buff the Crossmaster a little bit. And we need to get second Crossmaster too. That's what it's gonna come down to. So second one will go right here. Alright, second skull actually wasn't as bad. There was only one undead Moab. The undead Moabs are the hardest part, I'm pretty sure. That's the part that gets you. Let's move this guy to this location. Perfect. Undead Moab. Ooh, I went down there. Wait a second. Attempt number 2. Here we go. Azillion first. I need Azillion to somehow hit this Moab for us to give us extra damage. I still go down. Man, how do I deal with that? We're gonna retry from 40. All right, new plan. We're gonna do Crossmaster once again, but this time I'm gonna pair the Crossmaster with some other stuff. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm now going to save up for a main Moab. Main Moab can actually stall the undead fortified Moabs, which is what we're currently struggling against. So that's my plan. Should work out, hopefully. Unfortunately, I can't afford the main Moab yet, so I still need to deal with these ones, which is easier said than done. I'm dead. I'm actually dead against them. Maybe I don't go for primary mentoring first. I go for the main Moab first, so I can afford it. Hopefully that way I can afford it in time here. Let's see. I can. Okay. Better order of operations. Yep, but you can see the stalls are going to help me out so much here. This is exactly what we're looking for. Nice. And now I get the primary mentoring next. I should also be utilizing that totem whenever I get it available. Perfect. That was a fast skull. We hit another one. Let's go. Another fast skull. Another fast skull. I'm trying to stall the round out currently because I think we have enough damage, so just not popping the balloons is in my best interest, I think. Yeah, we're looking really good. The main mob with Crossmaster is the dangerous duo I was looking for, guys. That was perfect. Clean defend. Okay, so now with tier 1 boss defended, what's my plan going into the tier 2 boss? Well, I need to start farming my discounts. I'm going to be placing free dart monkeys under triple discount and primary mentoring, upgrading them into a 032. Honestly, I could probably do 031. Save myself some cash on enhanced eyesight. I don't think I need that necessarily. And pretty much we're just going to fill the entire center of this map with trip darts. And yeah, these dart monkeys are just incredibly cheap. Only $353 to sell for. The reason being, I get a free dart monkey placement, I get free dart monkey tier 1 upgrades, and then the tier 2 and tier 3 upgrades are triple discounted. Now you could say, Ryan, why don't you go for prime expertise? That way you get the tier 2 upgrades for free, which is true. I could have gone for prime expertise, but the reason I didn't is because prime expertise 1 is expensive, and this is a least cash event, and 2, the mega ballistic attack would steal a lot of pops later, which is just not good if I'm trying to go for the dart paragon later. And now we're on to the tier 2 boss. So the first thing I'd like to get before we defend is actually an ice tower. This is going to be an Arctic wind with range. And the reason behind this is I'd like to get a dart monkey on the water, a second crossmaster ideally, to help me defend this tier. I honestly should have placed it beforehand in the preceding rounds, but you know, I was unprepared. So yeah. The ice tower can go right here. Perfect. And then I'm going to get a crossmaster right here in the center of the map. And we'll keep on building up trip darts as I go. Let's go. Alright. I can also use a totem here. Nice. Another trip dart. Wait, can I not fit this? I swear I should be able to. I guess my ice placement's probably unoptimal. Oh, it's because there's a totem there. And I just wasted a trip dart placement. That's fine. It's because of the totem. I should be finding us all these Moabs. Yeah, we're chilling. This is going to be a cripple mob later, by the way. The reason I haven't purchased cripple mob yet is because that's going to steal a lot of pops. So it's best to delay that as much as possible. But what I can get at the moment, which is going to help us out significantly, is an super brittle. Super brittle will still steal pops as well, but it's going to steal a lot less than the cripple mob and give us still a similar benefit, if that makes sense. How are we looking damage wise? I think we've got enough damage here. Let's move the super brittle to this location. Perfect. And I'll keep placing down trip darts. Honestly, I probably should get some trip darts with enhanced eyesight. I think it was a mistake not doing that from the start. So I'll get this one with enhanced eyesight. All right, 3 skulls remaining. We got this. Let's use another totem here in a second. Perfect. We're good against that soul. Oh wait, I still didn't use the totem. I thought I did. Let me target it actually a little bit so then I can move a trip dart into the location I was talking about beforehand. Totem's gonna go crazy for us. Yeah, we're looking good. Let's move a trip dart here. Perfect. And 1 more skull remaining. It's outside of the super riddle's range now, though, which is actually a problem. I don't know if I can take care of that Lich Soul without the super riddle. Can I? It's outside of this Crossmaster's range as well. I think I'm dead against that. That is very frustrating. And if I retry last round, look what happens. It's like the round just ended, so... Oh my gosh, I have to go back to 60. That's fine, we know what to do. It shouldn't be very hard to beat this tier again. Alright, take 2. We're definitely looking a lot better this time around, I've got to say. We have the super riddle down here. If I can just deal with this Lich Soul, we're chilling. Come on. There we go. And Lych should be going down. Let's get it. That was a clean defend. 146,000 spins so far. All right. I am going to continue placing down these triple shots as we go between the tier 2 and tier 3 defend. Just under the triple discount and primary mentoring, as previously talked about. All right, and here's what my setup's looking like on round 78. I've got quite a bit of trip darts now. All of them on the right still don't have that enhanced eyesight. I'm considering buying it, just not under triple discount at this point, because I feel like it's necessary, but I don't know. We'll see. Just trying to fill in the couple dart spots remaining though, before this tier 3 defend starts, that are inside the primary mentoring range as well, because that's important. And then what I'd also like to do before the tier 3 defend starts is get up a glue strike, which doesn't look like oh, I can fit under triple discount right here. But I want to fit under triple discount and primary mentoring. I've got an idea. Let's do this. We'll use a totem to increase the range. And now I can get triple discounted. There we go. Glue strike right here. We'll get the bottom crosspath on the glue strike as well, which bottom crosspath lets you have the debuff active for 24 seconds opposed to 11 seconds. So more than twice as long, but it's only +2 damage instead of +3. But in this case, it's definitely gonna be better for me. And then I'd also like to get a Plasma Monkey fan club on my end, which I did right here. I have more than 20 darts, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, more than 20 by far. Now, a lot of these darts on the right-hand side actually don't have primary mentoring buff, unfortunately. So I'm considering getting a second village over here just to buff these guys. We'll do it. Do I go up all the way to primary mentoring or just primary training? Probably just primary training because it is kind of expensive. And then how many do I have to upgrade? I don't think it's worth for me to buy discounts on this to upgrade these darts. I'll just upgrade them manually. Well, now it's time to defend tier 3. So on the first attempt of this round, I would like to try it without Cripple Moa because I'm not actually sure if this is necessary, since what I'll be doing to defend is timing my Plasma Monkey fan club. The way the Plasma Monkey fan club works is it's a 15% duration, and Lych heals every 12 seconds. So you might say, Ryan, your Lych is always going to heal, right? Because it heals from the Plasma Monkey fan club ability. True, but if you hit a Lych skull, Lych can't heal for 6 seconds after the skull's hit. So if you time your ability between the 12-second duration of heals and hitting the Lych skull, you can actually dodge them entirely with a PMFC ability. First things first, I need to find out when the timing of the heal actually comes, so let's see. If I use it right now, I'm going to be looking at this clock in the top right to find the timings, by the way. 35, 36, 37, 38... Wait, did I just entirely dodge one? I might have. I just entirely dodged a heal. Look at that. First tried it, too. That's kind of crazy. That's what we're going for. Okay. Well, I'll take it. I want to be moving the super brittle with the boss, obviously. I guess I'll just use PMFC again off the start. Don't think I'm able to entirely dodge this one, too. Yeah, 12:16 was when it healed. Okay. So we back out, come back in, and here's the plan. We heal after 12:16 comes. Now I heal, or now I use it. Not heal. I use the ability after 12:16 hits. Oh, but then 12:28 hit and it healed. Huh. Because the boss is too far out of range, so I wasn't getting enough damage in. Okay. I'm actually going to wait for 12:40. 12:40 is the next heal cycle. Now I use it. And I should be able to do enough damage. Before 12:52 hits, I need to hit the skull. Come on. There we go. We did it. Nice. I'm not sure if you guys are like getting what I'm saying. I hope I explained it well enough. But yeah, it's pretty sweaty stuff. Like finding the correct timings for the abilities. I'm hoping we have enough damage to get through this though. I don't know if it makes sense the way I explained it. I tried my best. All right, use abilities now. Hopefully I dodge it. I don't actually know the timing. It looks like we did. Perfect. We dodged successfully. That's good. That's what we're going for. Our damage is not great though. We need to somehow speed up the damage here. I'm going to try it again right now. 14:26 was the heal. Okay, 14:26. So if I back out and come back in... Oh wait, if I back out and come back in, we actually lose the PMFC that I had active at the start of 83. So now I have to deal with all of these Lych insides without the Plasma Monkey fan club active, which is really annoying. I see how that works. Okay. Am I dead? No, I survived. But because it took me longer to pop that now, I think the timing of this heal is also messed up. Let's see. Yep, it's different now. That was at 14:31. Oh my gosh, there's just so many things to unpack with this. It's kind of crazy. All right, use it now. PMFC. That should dodge the heal. Come on. Perfect. Good dodge. Blue strike now. I wonder if the 12-second timer starts right when this exits the invulnerability phase. Let's see. So it exited at 1447, which means it should heal at 1459. Okay, so that's one cycle. And then the next cycle will be 1511 on the timer. So we'll use PMFC after 1511. Now, can I dodge entirely? The next cycle would be 1523. Oh, I was correct with the timing, but I couldn't dodge it, unfortunately. I didn't have enough damage. I think it exited the super brittle range, which is why. If I move the super brittle, now I maybe can do it. Let's try it. Oh yeah, that made the difference. Super brittle helps out an insane amount. I am geeking out right now, guys. This is crazy. Okay. Wait, it healed. It healed. How'd that happen? I think it healed after the 6-second invulnerability phase ended. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So we're actually popping it too quickly then, is what that means. I'm pretty sure I just need to retry from 80. There's so many optimizations with a defense like this, it's kind of crazy. Retry. And because of the crazy amount of optimizations that are needed, I'm just gonna do a post commentary on my tier 3 defend, and yeah. First off, I had to place some more darts. I got an extra embrittlement as well for a little bit of extra damage, and really it just all came down to timing my Plasma Monkey Fan Club abilities, my glue strikes, moving the super brittle, everything, so I dealt the correct amount of damage in order to take down Lych and avoid any of the heal cycles, which needless to say was extremely tedious. I also did some stuff like moving my Plasma Monkey Fan Club ability to transform different groups of darts in order to have the transformed darts be on top of Lych while moving my Ice Tower as well. Obviously, getting that super brittle extra damage is important. And yes, we finally did take down tier 3 Lych in this top right-hand corner. That was quite the ride. Alright, that took forever, but I finally beat tier 3. Oh my gosh. Definitely not the most optimal least cash score because again, I did some bad discounting. I got an embrittlement, which probably wasn't necessary too, but we were able to skip out on the cripple, which honestly made a huge help for us, so happy about that. I mean, if we're able to get a degree 60 dart Paragon with only 244k spent beforehand, that is a sub 400k score, which my goal was sub 500k, so just to put things in perspective, that would be absolutely crazy. With all that being said, what's my plan before tier 4 boss comes out? Well, I'm actually gonna move my sniper to this location, which might seem weird. The idea behind it is I don't want the sniper to get very many pops. I basically want every single pop to go into my dart monkeys here, and I think this is the best spot to block its line of sight. There might be, this spot would be decent too. I don't think there's any other spots that like fully block the line of sight though on the map, unfortunately. And by the way, cash is not an issue at this point, so it's not really a problem that I'm popping a lot of these balloons with towers that are outside of my Monkeyopolis range. I'm gonna have more than enough money for this Dart Paragon. Pops are the only thing I'm concerned about at the moment to get our Paragon degrees in here. Round 96 is going down. How many pops do these actually have, by the way? 150,000 on the PMFC. A lot of these darts have like 90k. Some of them have less, but that's fine. Crossbow Masters have 500k a piece. Yeah, we've actually racked up a lot of dart pops already. This is good. Alright, I do want to move my super brittle to the start of the map for the tier 4 defend, but I don't want to move it yet because it would steal pops from my dart monkeys this round. I'm gonna wait. Let's use a glue strike though. Let's use PMFC now. And now I can move this guy. Now. Perfect. This didn't get any pops. Nice. These DTs should be able to go down as well. I don't think I need to use any abilities to defend the DTs. We're chilling. And here's the plan for the tier 4 defend. I want to get as many pops as possible and then get a degree 60 dart Paragon at the end. Because currently, what degree would we get? Definitely not 60. 49, okay, so we need 11 more degrees of pops. Now, obviously, I can't wait too long or else the Dart Paragon won't defend the tier 4 boss. Like, I need to have still track length left. So we'll kind of have to min-max it in some sort of way. Let's go. And here we go, 4.3 million HP. So in all honesty, utilizing the Dart Paragon ability before the boss came out could have been a mistake. Here's what I was thinking about what I could do to actually maximize dart pops as well. Use the Dart Paragon ability, even though it's going to heal the boss. Okay, it healed at 1835. And the idea behind that is basically I'm still racking up dart pops, right? In the process. That's really what we're going for. Just get as many dart pops as possible. Even with healing the boss, it's fine. We don't want to put a lot of these darts on last targeting though. Just to pop these balloons quickly. That's important. We need to get through these rounds fast. I think I'll move my super brittle. Do I actually move my super brittle down? Or no? I don't think so. I think we just keep the darts on last and keep the super at the top. Because we just want to pop the AI balloons quickly. Okay, 2035 is when it healed. So I use PMFC after 2035 hits to pop these AI balloons. That's my plan. Wait. 2035 hit. Use it now. Pop these balloons down. Finish the round off. Come on. Perfect. That was clean. Okay, what degree would I get right now? Let's test. Round 105. 54. Man, I feel like I'm not doing too good at this. I somehow need to be defending the rounds even faster than I am, which is a problem. Maybe I could have been utilizing mob hexes to defend the rounds faster, but if I use mob hexes, then we obviously lose out on pops. So I don't know. Yeah, this is a big problem. Can I defend round 107? I can. What degree do I get on 108? Still 54. Wait. What? Did I not just get a ton of dart pops? I guess I might need cash slider injection to get the dart paragon. If I beat round 108, what degree do I get? Let's see. For round 109, just a test. There's no way I have time to pop the boss here, but just testing purposes. 55, like one more degree. What's that gonna do? Let's see how much cash slider I would need. If I put the max amount of money in, does that give me degree 60? Easily. But that's a lot of money spent. What about 70,000 the slider? Does that give me degree 60? That does. But I'm guessing I don't have time to defend this. Yeah. Man, this is difficult. Retry from 100. I need to somehow farm more pops for this tier. Is what it comes down to. So just like the tier 3 defend, I'm also going to take you through my thought process with this tier 4 defend. I took multiple tips at it, and this was the best solution I could come up with. Basically, I placed a bunch of Super Monkey fan clubs at the top of the map with trip darts as well. I needed to spend this cash, and this really accomplished two things for me. One, I spent extra money on dart upgrades, which is going to help for the Paragon power, but also being able to cycle fan clubs and Plasma Monkey fan club at good timings allows me to get more damage on the boss and pop the AI rounds quicker, the latter being more important, as that's where most of the pops come from. So you can see here, I'm popping the rounds extremely quickly. Pretty much the balloons come out, they get popped, the next round comes out. And my goal here is to make it to round 109, because round 107, round 108, and round 109 are high in RBE, which means there's a lot of pops that I can get on my dart monkeys. And by keeping my Embrittlement and Super Brittle at the top of the map, we are able to pop these rounds pretty quickly and get to round 109, where now it's time to get the Dart Paragon up. Do I have it at the start of 109 this time? This is like my third attempt at this round, and yeah, okay. We finally did it. Nice. 439,000 spent. This should be my final score if everything else goes according to plan. Hopefully I got it early enough. Wait, I can honestly get it later, I think. I wonder if I can get like a degree 61 by waiting a little bit later and still defending the boss in time, because then it would help us for the tier 5 defend. Try getting it now. What degree? 61. Okay, I'll take that. And I'm hoping this has enough time to defend. It should, but you never know if that's the case. I can also, I think, use Hex against the chain stuff to get through the skulls faster. I probably should do that. So wait. Hex now. Yeah, to deal with the chain stuff quicker. Let's move the embrittlement here. Let's use a totem to buff my super brittle and embrittlement. 3 skulls remaining. We got this. 2 skulls. 1 skull. I gotta deal with the soul. I gotta deal with the soul. Please. Blue strike. I think I defended it. Yeah. We should have the damage. Let's go. Finally! We took down tier 4. Oh my gosh. That was quite the ride. And people were saying on Discord you only need degree 60 to defend tier 5, so we should be good. I'm not sure if I got the pixel perfect placement though, which might be a bit of a problem. I'm gonna move the super brittle and the embrittlement to the start and prep for tier 5. And then round 119 is going down here. Let's move my Azealia as well to a location where I can move the totem easily. Target it. And here we go. Let's get it. We'll totem off the start. We'll use Glue Strike as well. And then we'll save the Hex for the undead stuff from Lych. Maybe keep the Hex on strong, I don't know. We don't want undead ZOMGs. Undead ZOMGs are really bad if I get those. Did I get an undead ZOMG? I can't tell. I don't think I did. Undead BFBs we got though. It took us so long to get, it's taking us so long to get through this. Holy cow. Pop the Lich Soul. Glue Strike. We should probably save Glue Strike for these skulls as well. That's probably a good idea. Okay, the Lich Soul was not a problem that time around. Okay, we hit another one. No bad undead stuff this time. Use Glue Strike. Perfect. We're okay. I'm down to 110 lives. Our life count is actually going to be an issue here. I'm now realizing that. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna lose all my life count. What the heck? That's a problem. I'm dead. Huh. Okay, it's a good thing I made a save on round 100 because I'm just gonna redo from this point with a second heli to get more life gain. Obviously that hurts my score even more, but it's necessary.
10 years later.
And just like that, we are back to round 120. I don't know how many lives I had last time, but I'm hoping this works. And yeah, let's start it off. Come on, take it down, please, before it steals more. Oh my gosh, I'm losing so many lives. We're good, we're good. Move my embrittlement. We're almost there, we're almost there. Remember, the damage amplifies a ton at the end, because we get good bounces at the end. Blue Strike. Hex. Take down the soul, please. Please and thank you. There we go. 2 skulls remaining. Let's move my super boat up here. Glue Strike again. I'll just use a Glue Strike early this time. Move this one up here as well. Perfect. Let's use a Glue Strike now. Hex. I should be fine. Wait, no way! Did I die to the DTs? I did. Huh. Maybe I need to turn my Dart Paragon on last targeting? Okay, there we go. We defended them. But the soul... I defend the soul too. Okay. It's going to be the last soul that might get me. Let's move these to here. Come on. We got this. Take down the soul. Please. There's no way. There's no shot. I've got a plan, though. I've got a plan. And my plan is this, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna sound crazy. A Moab Glue. Because I'm pretty sure the Moab Glue can actually slow down the Lich Soul. I remember hearing that somewhere. Let's see if it happens, though. Let's see. Okay, use these abilities. Is it slowed? It's definitely slower, right? It's gotta be. Yeah, there's glue on it. Pop it. Let's go. Have we done it? Do I have enough damage? Please, please. Super Brittle Embrittlement. Dart Paragon. 1 million HP left. Blue Strike. 500k. 200k. 100k. There we have it. Oh man. This run could have been optimized in so many ways, but I just wanted to, you know, do a one run and be done type of deal. And I felt good about this. 463k. We hit our goal of under 500k by a pretty good margin too. Where am I at on the leaderboard though? Question of the day. That puts me 4th, you know? 4th isn't so bad. I'll take it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you did. Road to 50,000 subscribers. Run like out. Peace, guys. Have a good one.